Hi guys, my name is Erica Bunk. I am currently in my bachelor's in human services right now, and I'm going to be going onward into Liberty University to continue my master's in mental health counseling. Today, class, I would like to introduce my project on A Star is Born for the addiction and mental health class. This is my topic. Why I chose this topic, I chose A Star is Born because it shows how addiction affects not only just one person, but everyone around them. It's a powerful example of how love, shame, and family roles intertwine when substance abuse is involved. As you can see by the pictures, with the person pulling the chain, and then this is a picture from the movie. Story summary. The film follows Jackson Maine, a famous musician, battling alcohol and prescription drug addiction. He meets Allie, a talented singer who becomes his wife. As Allie's career rises, Jackson's addiction worsens. The relationship begins to fall apart under the weight of guilt, shame, and dependency. You can see in the picture them going apart. Family roles. Jackson, who's the addict in the story, relies on alcohol to cope with pain and insecurity. Allie, the caretaker that feels responsible for saving him. Bobby, who's Jackson's brother, the enabler and protector that sets boundaries later. Each person's role keeps the addiction cycle going even when they mean well. Cognitive behavioral therapy. This theory focuses on how thoughts, feelings, and behaviors affect one another. Jackson's negative thinking leads to drinking. He feels, I'm worthless, I ruin everything. Allie's guilt makes her overfunction. If I don't take care of him, he'll fall apart. In therapy, CBFT, this would help them identify and challenge those thoughts and learn healthier ways to think and communicate. Thoughts, emotions, behavior. Assessment. If this were a real counseling case, the counselor might use Addiction Severity Index, ASI for short, to measure the impact of use. Family Assessment Device, short for FAD, to see how the family interacts. Genogram, to track family patterns and trauma. Beck Depression Inventory, for Jack's depression and suicidal thoughts. These tools help build a full picture of the family system. And then I have this picture up here: audit, analysis, plan, evaluate, process, quality, result, and their end goal. Interventions. From a CBFT approach, interventions could include such as the following: cognitive restructuring, that it changes self-blame to realistic self-talk. Communication training, teaching the couple to express needs honestly. Behavioral activation, creating positive routines that support recovery. Relapse prevention, identifying triggers and early warning signs. Family homework, small daily activities that rebuild trust. And then I have a diagram here: development, implementation, evaluation, and transparent communication. Barriers in counseling. Some barriers this family would face includes these following right here: denial and shame, especially from Jackson, fear of judgment due to his fame, emotional burnout for Ali, resistance to change since alcohol has been his coping tool for years. Overcoming these would require empathy, patience, and trust. Local resources. Let's say if they lived here in Florida, some local supports could include these following: Project Lift, counseling and mentoring for families in recovery. Next is Tykes and Teens, therapy for family communication and youth support. Martin County Behavioral Health Center, outpatient substance treatment, and Treasure Coast Hospice that offers grief and family counseling. All these are really great resources to check out. Okay, the next thing I have is natural resources. If they would like nationwide support, these are the following, such as SAMHSA National Helpline. 1-800-662-HELP is a 24/7 confidential help hotline. The next is A1-ANON and ALA teen family support groups. Shaffer-proof organization, recovery advocacy and education. NIDA is a National Institute on Drug Abuse, Treatment, and Research Information. These programs would help both the individual and family heal together as a unit. In conclusion, A Star is Born shows how addiction impacts love, communication, and emotional safety through cognitive behavioral family therapy. Families like Jackson and Ali's can learn to rebuild trust, communicate openly, challenge guilt and shame, work towards recovery together as well. Addiction is a family disease, but with compassion, therapy, and support, healing is possible. Just like in the movie, healing was possible. Some of these references that I chose are, of course, the movie itself with Bradley Cooper, director, 2018, A Star is Born film, Wonder Bros Pictures. It's a great movie. I highly recommend, and it shows how addiction can really impact someone's life and, of course, their family around them. And addiction is unfortunately all around us, but with love, empathy, care, it can help in many ways to recover. A great book that I would also recommend is Play Therapy, Theory and Practices, Comparing Theory and Techniques, 2nd edition, Academic Press by O'Connor K. J. and Braverman L.D. I have this book that I used during when I was in play therapy counseling for one of these classes that I had, and it's a really great book, very informative. That teaches a lot of play therapy techniques. My other reference is SAMHSA 2025 National Helpline 1-800-662-662-HELP. And then I have the webpage right here to go to, and it'll bring you right to it. The next is Project Lift 2025 Youth Mental Health and Substance Use Program. And then this is the link right here for that. And then the final one is National Institute on Drug Abuse 2025 treatment approach for drug addiction. This is the website right here. And then that's the end. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you.